When I was signing up for sixth form, the first thing I thought was I was panicking because a lot of people were telling me that everything would be super hard, you'd have to be super focused and do everything like that. But then once I came into sixth form, we went on the trust building day at Baggeridge and I met a lot of new people and I wasn't as lonely as I thought I would be. And then when I started getting into lessons, it wasn't as hard work as I thought it would be. It's a lot of gradual building up and the teachers do help you a lot as well.
Sixth form, great, you should just do it.
It's a lot harder than GCSE, but it's worth it.
There's like a very drastic change from doing GCSEs to A-levels. You have less subjects but they're a lot more specific, and yeah, you do have like a lot of frees, but most of it would be catching up on work and doing independent studies, because if you fall behind you've got to make sure that you are keeping up with your work, because it's a lot more like, it's not as broad. You will be set homework, you know, but you've got to stay on top of it because you can always go back to your teachers, but it's also about becoming more independent and like getting used to like your adult life and having to do stuff for yourself.
I think this sixth form offers you a lot of opportunities. For example, we have work experience. We don't only have one, but we have two. So if we're unsure about what field we want to go in, we have two opportunities to weigh out what field we would like to go in.
We're also getting help of like what we want to do when we're older and how to like work out UCAS.
In year 10, like, you're restricted to what you can do, because obviously some of you are 16, some of you are 15, like, you know, some fields will say, oh, we can't like cover you for doing certain things, whereas you come into sixth form, you're all 16, so you have a more wider option. And like as Huda said, in like December time, which is when our first one is, if I like wanted to go to a certain place and I went there and it's either a chance to realise, oh yeah, it's what I wanted to do, or it's not what I want to do, so I have time for June to look like what I do want more specifically for the future.
And in comparison to like having work experience in year 10 to now, in year sixth form you have a like more idea of what you want to do compared to in year 10.
I know what I want to do in the future with the support from the school, and they're pushing me to do work experience, which is helping me to try and get there.
Currently I don't know where I want to be, I don't know what I want to do, but I know that I can go to anyone and they'll help me and provide me with things that I need to like know where I need to be. And it's just people that the whole sixth form is general, you're not just a separate class or a separate group of friends, you're all just kind of one.
Because it's all about like enjoying yourself but keeping your studies as a main priority. And then there's like trips, like we're going to go to New York next year, and it's just like you have your time for your study, but you also have your time for your downtime, where you are treated like much more of an adult here than like people say, oh, let's go to college, like, you know, we're gonna have like we start at 9, we finish at 12, and it's like, yeah, if that's what the life that you want, then that's brilliant. But for me personally, I didn't want to limit what I was doing, because if I was looking at Broadbaston, if I went there, then like it was like really long days and I'd be stuck with just doing animal care. Whereas now I can look at a wider variety of universities and wider courses, because my field's really hard to get into, and yours is as well, isn't it?
And classes here are like much smaller, so it's much more like focused on you and your like progress.
And also the sixth form really helps you a lot with university applications, because there's a lot of extra things that you can do. For example, EPQ, LIBF, you can do a lot of things with that give you extra UCAS points, and it really helps your uni application.
I don't know, it's been good, ain't it?